Hello guys, my name is Darlington. Welcome to another video in this Trachtenberg series. This is actually the third video. Um, Thank you to all of you who've been contributing to these videos, your comments, your likes, your suggestions. I appreciate you all. Thank you especially to Mrs. Happy. Thank you for your kind gesture. Um, you guys are all wonderful. So I'm going to be putting this video as well as the other videos on my YouTube channel. So I want you to subscribe to my channel, like the videos. Let's see if we can get to 1,000 likes. Yeah, possible. Okay. And then hit that notification bell so that when I do a new video, you're going to get notified. All right, so without further ado, in the previous two videos, we looked at multiplication of numbers by 11 and multiplication of numbers by 12. In this video, we're going to be looking at multiplication of numbers by 6. And I'm going to share my screen right now. All right, so let's make this full slideshow. All right, so we're looking at Trachtenberg system. Trachtenberg system is a speedy and simple way to do your basic mathematics brought out by Jakob Trachtenberg. I hope I got that pronunciation correct. Anyways, so let's just dive straight in. Now, when we're looking at multiplication of numbers by 6, we have to make use of the idea of half a digit. So not just 6, 5, 6, and 7. We have to make use of the idea of half a digit. So what's that? What's half a digit? Okay. Now, for odd numbers, for instance, if we have to do 9 divided by 4 or half of 9, that should be found half, right? But when we're doing this method, when we're using this Trachtenberg method to multiply any number by 6, when we're dealing with odd numbers, we throw away the half. Okay, so the half of 9 is 4, half of 7 is 3, half of 5 is 2, half of 3 is 1, and half of 1 is 0. Okay, now don't worry, for even numbers, it's still the same thing. Half of 4 is still 2, half of 8 is still 4. All right, so to get better at this, we need to practice knowing the half of numbers by just looking at it. Okay, so the more we practice, the better we are at looking at a number, just you know, clicking. Okay, so we're gonna look. We have some numbers on our screen right now. We're gonna look at them, and we're gonna go at a pace. Now, if you can go at my pace, that's fine. If you can go even faster than I can, of course, I'm not perfect, but even faster than I can, that is superb. All right, so let's go. All right, ready? One, two, go. So we have 1, 3, 2, 2, 4, 3, 1, 4, 2, 1, 0, 3, 3, 4, 2, 4, 1, 3, 0. Yeah, the half of 1 is 0. All right, so let's go to an example. Now, for the rule, we have two parts. Okay, the first part will be dealing with even numbers. So we're using even numbers now so that we can get accustomed to the rule before we then move to odd numbers and then probably combination. Yep. So for even numbers is much more straightforward. You just have to add half of for each number, add half of each neighbor. Now by neighbor we mean the number on the right of it, of the right of the particular number that you're dealing with. So first step, add 0 to the number as with multiplication of 11 and 12. We started with adding 0 to each number. Okay, to the front, that's to the left of each number. So we're looking at 622,084. So first step, you add a 0 to the number. Second step, starting from the last digit on your right, add half of its neighbor. So the last digit on your right here is 4. There's no neighbor here, so we just put down 4. Notice that the asterisk on the top of the number shows you the number that we're working on. The next step, we need to go to the next digit on the left and then add half of the digit on the right. So the two numbers involved here are 8 and 4. The number on the right of 8, because we're working on 8 right now, the number on the right of 8 is 4. Half of 4 is 2. So 8 plus 2 will give you 10. Of course, we need to write down 0 and carry 1. The dot on top of the 0 just shows you, it's like a reminder. Remember that we are carrying 1 to the next number. Okay, so we're going to continue these steps this operation, we're going to continue doing it till we get to the last number on the left. So the next number there, or the next two numbers involved are 0 and 8. So we say half of 8 is 4, and then we add 4 to 0. That will give us 4. Remember that we carried 1 from the last operation, so 4 plus 1 will give us 5. We'll go to the next digit, which is 2. 2 plus 0, of course, half of 0 is still 0, so 2 plus 0 is 2. Then we go to the next number, 2 plus 1, which is half of 2, is 3. The next number is 6 plus 1, which is half of 2, that's 7, I beg your pardon. Then 0 plus half of 6 is 3, so 0 plus 3 is 3. So the answer we have is 3,732,504. Let's go. Now, I put two numbers on the screen. You have to pause this video right now, try the numbers, and see if you were able to get it using this method. It shouldn't be difficult. Okay. All right. So I hope you're able to, use the method which we have just learned to solve 4,404 multiplied by 6. Let's go through it together. So we have, we're dropping 4 because there's no neighbor. So 0 plus 4 is 2. And 4 plus 0 is 4, of course, because half of 0 is still 0. So 4 plus 0 is 4. 4 plus 2, which is half of 4, is 6. And 0 plus 2, which is half of 4, is 2. So at the end of the day, we have 26,424. All right, so for this one, let's just see if we can just look at it right now. Yeah, look at it and get the answer. Of course, I'll explain. So let's go. We have 445031271. Yeah, yeah, that should be correct. 445031271. So how do we do it? I like to start from the right. I get my let's get my pen out. Okay, so of course no neighbor here, so we have 4. Well, this is a big 4. I think I have to erase that. Okay, so let's make it a little bit tiny. Yeah, this should work. 4. All right, so the next one we have 2 plus half of 4, which is 2. So 2 plus 2 is 4. Then 4 plus half of 2, which is 1. So 4 plus 1 is 5. Now this is a tricky part where we have to carry 1. 8 plus half of 4. Half of 4 is 2. So 8 plus 2 is 10. So we write down 0 and carry 1. Okay. So 8 plus 4. Of course, half of 8 is 4. So 8 plus 4 is 12 plus 1, 13. We write down 3 and carry 1. I hope you're seeing what I'm writing. So 6 plus half of 8. Half of 8 is 4. So 6 plus 4 is 10 plus 1, 11. So we write down 1, carry 1. 8 plus half of 6 is 3. 8 plus 3 is 11 plus 1. We have 12. We write down 2 and carry 1. 2 plus half of 8. Half of 8 is 4. So 2 plus 4, 6 plus 1. We have 7. 7. Then 0 plus 1. 1 is half of 2. So 0 plus 1 is 1. So at the end of the day, we have 172,130,544. I hope this was easy for you. The more you work on it, the faster you get at it. Okay, so let's go to the next. Okay, let's clear all drawings. Yep. So part 2, the part 2 of this rule is actually the full rule. Okay, so to each number, add half of its neighbor. Okay, so number from the previous rule. To each number, add half of its neighbor. Now there's a difference. There's a what's it called? There's something different to this rule. Now add 5 to each number that is with plus 5 to each odd number before adding half of its neighbor. Like if it was an even number, if it was an even number, all you just need to do is just add half of its neighbor on the right. But if it's an odd number, you need to add 5 to the number you're dealing with before you can even add half of its neighbor on the right. Okay, this is my right, your left. Okay. So, for example, we have 443,052 multiplied by 6. Yeah, so the first step, as always, add 0 to the number. The second step, starting from the last digit on your right, add half of its neighbor. Okay, so the last digit on your right is 2, no neighbor, so just write 2. The next digit is 5. So 5 is an odd number, so we need to add 5 first. So 5 plus 5 will give us 10. Now we can add half of its neighbor. The neighbor is 2, so half of 2 is 1. So 10 plus 1 will give us 11. We have to write 1 and carry 1 to the next digit. The next digit is 0. So 0 plus half of 5. Remember that half of 5 is just 2, not 2 and a half, just 2. So 0 plus 2 will give us 2. 2 plus the 1 we carried previously will give us 3. So 2 plus 1 is 3. The next number we have a 3. First things first, we add what? 5, because it's an odd number. So 3 plus 5 will give us 8. 8 plus half of the digit on the right. The digit on the right is 0, so it doesn't change. 8 plus 0 is 8. We go to the next number. We have a 4. Now 4 plus half of 3 is 1. So 4 plus 1 is 5. The next number is 4. So 4 plus half of 4. Half of 4 is 2. So 4 plus 2 is 6. And then the last number is 0 plus half of 4. Half of 4 is 2. So 0 plus 2 is 2. So you have your number. Now, remember that you only add 5 if the number you're working on is an odd number. It doesn't matter if your neighbor is odd or not. Okay? Please do not add 5 to the neighbor of the number. Please. Okay, so let's go to another example. We have 3,247 multiplied by 6. The first thing we do is add 0 to the number. Then we go to the last digit. Now watch this. There is no neighbor. Yeah? So what's going to happen to 7? Because it's an odd number, we have to add 5. So 7 plus 5 will give us 12. Yep. We write down 2 and carry 1. Now, 4 plus, the half of 7 in this case is 3. So 4 plus 3 is 7. 7 plus the 1 which you carried will give us 8. Then to the next digit, 2 plus half of 4 is 2. So 2 plus 2 is 4. 3 plus 5, remember, okay? So 3 plus 5 is 8. 8 plus half of 2 is 1. So 8 plus 1 will give us 9. And then finally, 0 plus 1. Of course, half of 3 is what? So 0 plus 1 will give us 1. So that will leave us 19,482. Okay, so that's the end. I'm going to stop sharing right now. So, okay, so there you have it. I want you to try more numbers, multiply more numbers by 6 using this method. I want you to mix it up. You can have all even numbers, you can have all odd numbers, and then you can have a mixture of even and odd numbers. Just try it. And remember to like this video, remember to subscribe to my channel once again, and to hit the notification bell. Till I see you for the next video, keep up the good work. Bye for now.